Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y. When you're like a creative on the internet, doing anything that requires you to put your brain into, like you're an artist, you're a musician, it can feel like it's an uphill battle to get anybody to notice the work that you're doing. Even like someone like me who has been lucky enough to have his stuff seen by people, there is always that fear that like the next thing you do will be a dud and that people only liked you for the one thing. And so like as communities, it's kind of up to all of us to lift each other up when we can and support each other's work where we are able to, especially when it feels like success is kind of a random chance of the algorithm smiling upon you one day. Sure, you can SEO optimize all you want, but at the end of the day, people are people, and you actually need real people to see your stuff for it to matter. That started this phrase where people were like, my art is good, the algorithm just ignores me, like, and just repeating that as a sort of mantra to keep yourself motivated. Insensibly, people would attach their art, sometimes clips of whatever they were working on, to the tweets of them saying that, quote tweeting other people doing the same thing, just kind of like showing off what you got and also showcasing other people's stuff along the way. As much as like this probably started as a thing for positivity, I mean, Twitter's got away with it, man. Toon Soul's game shows up. Oh my god, a game dev. We're dealing with a homunculus. Game developers are phenotypically inhuman. I'm kidding. This one specifically I might not be though. My game is good. The algorithm just ignores me. My game is good. The algorithm just ignores me. All right, I'll give you a shot, man. What do you got going on here? Okay, very heavily Cuphead inspired, that much is obvious to me. Falling knives with tight timing, skulls directional aiming with projectiles. Okay, I see it. The art seems good, like the assets seem like pretty cool to look at. I'm not huge on the chromatic aberration on top of this, like I don't know if it fits the stylization, but you know, to each their own. Damn, it's the same obstacle again. Two skulls, falling knives. That's cool, I guess, man. Was this like a test room? Listen, I'm not a game dev. 14 million views on this, by the way, but I didn't find anything particularly egregious. I wasn't blown away by it or anything, and as someone who like wasn't a gigantic Cuphead head from the beginning, that didn't stand out to me in any real way before. The replies in this are a little strange, though. Looks like unavoidable damage there. Are you saying that if the person doesn't run, they will suffer harm? Is that it? It's probably something a little more in-depth than just like, if you don't walk, you die. Algorithm didn't ignore you this time. That's good, at least. You have a hidden talent. Please keep it that way. Oh, fuck. Wow. All right. I need to pull the band-aid off. Like, these guys just start dunking on this dude pretty soon. This looks like a parody of Cuphead they would play on The Simpsons, says one person. And yeah, it absolutely is derivative of that. Then you had people just doing much more direct fucking dunking. 62,000 likes, copying the exact same caption and then showing what their game is. Why the fuck does the Wojak have a dolly rig attached to its chest like he's in a movie? For what it's worth, as a guy who thinks of video games in their value in terms of how attention-grabbing they would be in the background of YouTube videos, I'd say I'd pick this one over Toon Souls, personally. But oh my god, dude, they just keep coming at him with shit like this. This one's really funny to me because I was playing this on the channel like 2 days ago. Dog, what the hell are you playing? Listen, I'm gonna say this now, you gotta have respect for otherwise I don't trust you, alright? Like, that's a non-negotiable aspect of being a viewer of the With a Y channel. Onus commands it. But this dude was just getting the works left and right. You had people, quote, retweeting it with all sorts of videos that are in this genre of concept video game that is just over-engineered Unreal Engine 5 slop. I'm certain you guys have seen this, like, HD Mario concept art with, I don't know, the dragon from Shrek's head mounted on the wall. Poor donkey. Truly, more graphics, more polygons really does create a more impressive video game across the board. I have no notes or additional comments on that particular line of thinking. I'm gonna be honest, I know that these really are only getting attached as a way to make fun of the original tweet. I just have no idea where the fuck you find these things to even use them as a dunk. Like, I at least know one other person I've seen play that game on my Discord friends list. And then you just have random shit from like Roblox devs like this.
Help Miriam Bregman reach the Marco or something.
Like, why the fuck on earth does this use a shittier orchestral version of the Batman vs. Superman soundtrack? There's no reason it should be here.
Avoid the Libercucas and the CIA.
I have no idea what that is. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that could be vaguely racist. Or is it just a Roblox thing? Is that just another way of saying liberal?
Oh no, we're Medusa. Eat the Palo all disco. Congratulations, Miriam Bregman.
And that's like the real joy of this whole Twitter thread for me. It's not like whether the dude who made the original post deserves to get flamed or dogpiled on in the way he is. It's that it had so many of these weird little oddities of video game coming out the woodwork, and it also like brought out some old classics that I've always enjoyed going back to. Also, a quick reminder that there are only a few days left to get my G-Sups horror drop, the Macabre collection. Everything you see on screen here will be gone come November 6th, and then you will never be able to get them again. If you go to the first link in the description, you can get 10% off your order. Anyways, back to the video. I think it's very possible that an incredible Flash game could be made. Not like a game on Macromedia Flash, but like a game about the character The Flash. The thing is, the fan-made concepts are not doing him a lot of favors in the discussion. This is the big one going around, and it's folded into those like graphically detailed but not overly well stylized or compelling video game footage demos. Like, look at this shit, man. This is how look at my goat, dude. The Flash is washed. This is how he's gonna run in gameplay. Oh, why does he have such a default Skyrim sprint animation, bro? Long strides. Get rid of that beer belly. Why do you have Tommy Fury's posture, dude? You got that interior pelvic tilt. We're fucked. At this point, like, they're not even doing seamless environment transitions. They're just doing crossfades. So it looks like you could have done it in Premiere. How's combat gonna work, buddy? Punch him up. Punch him up. Yeah, gameplay. That's gameplay if I've ever seen it. That's gameplay if I've ever seen it, dude. This does exist in 4K resolution on YouTube, but I'm not going to that because this is an infinitely funnier way to consume this. What the fuck is the Flash gonna do here? Oh, I don't know, just speed up time and kill the guy? What is he standing on, bro? He's just flying now. They fly now. That genre of video is particularly compelling to me. You had Bleffin using fucking the Soulja Boy game concept markup, like, in response to this. And you guys have to know what I'm talking about when I say, like, overly detailed, unreal, to the point where it's, like, homogenized and you see this type of fucking quote-unquote game demo everywhere. Like, why is Soulja Boy the only stylized thing in this entire environment? Why the fuck would a guy like Soulja Boy need to collect coins that aren't crypto? Oh wait, no, it is crypto. He's got the $ on the back. And now he can fly! He can fly, and he has just creator mode. That's cool, dude. What are any of those other islands for? You're not gonna convince me there's anything compelling here, dude. We'll get back to some of those in a minute, but you had some people making observations about the original guy who posted this about Soul Tunes. Imagine how crushed this man's spirit is now. I won't lie, I don't think I'm gonna be able to tell from any of his replies because they feel AI generated. I can't prove that they're typed by ChatGPT. Ah, ghosts and goblins in classic Rubber House style. How come nobody thought of that? It's genius. Thank you for your words. I was sad and depressed, and reflecting on your words gave me the strength not to give up everything and to keep fighting. The thing is, like, I don't think this dude was ever gonna stop no matter the amount of friction he got from anybody on the internet, because look at the amount of games he has listed in his bio. Toon Souls, the one we're all talking about. Pinball Toon. Just Toon. I want the algorithm to notice my game, and the monkey's paw curls. But, like, the amount of games he has on Steam is even fucking crazier. Pinball Toon. Animatics Toon, Animatics 3, Cyberpunch, Biscuits, Biscuits, Inferno. I can't tell if any of these games like are actually good or bad. I don't intend to play any of them on my own time or even for work. It's just like crazy to see how much of a grinder he is for real. Did he like actually just skip over Animatics 2 though? 2 is still in early access, but 3 and 4 are available in their finished versions on Steam, dude. This guy doesn't let a project fucking ever lapse. He just moves on to the next one, but swears to come back to finish the old shit. That's a person who can't let his darlings go. Anyways, back to games that are good, but the algorithm ignores.
I'm the best programmer on earth. That's why God chose me. And he gave me divine intellect. This is divine intellect. Isn't it obvious? So I have an ISO creation tool. I have a compiler. Basically, I'm the best programmer on earth.
That's how I feel after I managed to, like, successfully navigate File Explorer. I don't know, man. The bar is just getting lower and lower for, like, my own personal intelligence. Not that at any point I was ever smarter than y'all. It's just I actively expose myself to shit like this day in and day out that is making me dumber.
Spawn Dragon Z. Spawn.
Goku SpongeBob, holy shit. Oh, that he said Sponge Dragon Z. I really need subtitles because it literally sounded indecipherable to me before I saw Sponge Dragon Z show up on the screen. I think we're gonna have to call it there. Obviously, this was not with any intention of going after these dudes. It's just more of an excuse to show off some of the incredibly funny shit that they got quote tweeted over the game that are significantly more absurd than what they were quote retweeting. That kwytebox email is in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.